So actually, we must all know, and I hope by talking like this, you'll become much more aware of this, that there are forces functioning within the human system. There's an energy which is almost resisting anything that will cause you to awaken to yourself. There's a force that seems to encourage you to remain only in the ego state. Okay? It goes for everybody, by the way. There's another energy which is more your transcendental energy that will elevate the consciousness to higher and higher. So these two forces are present in you. Okay? Before you came into a human body, the purest part of you is your timeless being. And that came in order to experience life. It arrives inside the body with the sense, I exist, this vibration, I am, or I exist. That I exist feeling that everyone has, denotes I, consciousness, I'm here. That's what it means. I was not personal originally, and it still isn't personal. This vibration or intuition inside the body, I, means consciousness. I, consciousness, am here. No? But it somehow causes identification with the instrument that it needs in order to taste experiencing of the diverse manifest world. So it got identified with the instrument and feel I am this. And also whatever conditioning arose with this body through parents, through environment, through friends, also supported this belief, I am this body, I am this, my sense of person, the belief that I am this person. That is the birth of person and ego. And the I am, which is consciousness, became I am this guy, I am this girl, I am this person. So that actually is a more, I would say, distorted state of consciousness. So actually, you are the pure consciousness, but with this add-on, this identification with the body and the belief I am the body, and whatever whatever environment I grew up contributed to the way I consider myself to be and who I consider myself to be. Okay? And that goes for everybody. Okay? But there must be something in you, and it is in everyone. It's a question of when it begins to show itself. Because no one is going to be perfectly happy just with the body-mind ego. In the body-mind-ego life, there will always be pleasure and pain, success and failure, coming and going, up and down. That it's not a stable play of consciousness. And it is good that it is not stable, because if it was stable, you would not wake up to the truth, the greater truth of what you are. So because you are struggling inside, these are the enzymes that are necessary to develop aspiration to go to higher stages of consciousness. The higher you go in consciousness, the more you're returning to your original nature. Your original nature is beyond suffering. It's beyond all these crazy things that we experience when we are ego identity. It's clear for you like this? So the fact that you're experiencing a battle is a healthy thing, actually. It's not a pleasant thing, but it is a healthy thing, because you're a living being who needs to find the greatest in yourself. So that which is not supporting the greatest joy, the greatest love, the greatest peace in you, you're at a stage where you're not wanting to go with the energy that is pulling you back into personhood, because personhood is a more negative state once you start to develop an aspiration for freedom. That is what is happening for you. So in the beginning, there will be resistance because the carnal mind, the person mind, is fighting against the liberation in some way. Paramatman designed the cosmos like that, to function like that, so that the power that you have in you can blossom and elevate you into pure consciousness. If you have the urge, that must happen like that. If you have strong identification with your body and personhood, then the urge to wake up will not show. You will just have to go through more trouble and more diverse like this, and you will believe that is true until by grace something comes into your life and helps you to come more into a space of self-discovery. But there's never a time when grace is not with you. You will come to discover that more and more. Once you begin and you have a taste, a self-taste of what it is like in your true nature, that you begin to fall in love with the truth of your own being. That's what it is. Everyone who woke up, they fell in love, not just with a person, they fell in love with the beauty of their true nature. And they could not stop. They just wanted to go all the way, because so much peace, so much joy, so much love, so much wisdom, so much openness came for them. The understanding is greater because bliss, maybe for a while, some bliss arise and you something feels, oh, this is it. Oh, this is, whoa, I'm so happy. Whoa, so much bliss is there. And but it is also something perceivable also. The bliss is also perceivable, almost like a state of intense joy appears. The understanding is the key that opened the door is there. The bliss factor may subside, but the understanding does not subside. The understanding is the greatest. The understanding says, you are that which cannot be seen with the physical eyes. It cannot be reached by the physical senses. It is not apart from you. Who are you for that which is in fact infinite and without boundary? How can that be lost? Where? Where can the infinite hide? So the understanding opened that possibility that when that recognition happened somehow inside, all the false things disappeared. They could not stand the light of real seeing. So the first thing happened is, with them disappearing, bliss replaced the ignorance. But the understanding remains always. The understanding reveals what? You are not the form. You are not anything that comes or goes. You are not anything that come or go. You are the perceiver of all that comes and goes. Does not matter how beautiful or ugly they are, they only appear and disappear in you. If you were anything that appear in you, when it disappear, you would also have disappeared. But you are here to say, now that is gone. Who are you who is always here? The truth is always here. That is your true nature. That is always here. Understanding reveals this. But if the bliss is felt, maybe the sense of a person is there to say, oh, I love the bliss, I experienced the bliss.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
If the person has anything to do with it, because the person is shaped out of time and change, when the person changes, the bliss will also go. If the bliss is owned by the person is not consistent, so the bliss and the person will go. The person will come back, bliss absent, and say, I lost it and stuff. But the understanding says, this is all nonsense. Who is there to lose or to gain it? I am this. Don't be looking for a feeling. Sometimes we're thinking, yes, I have a checklist. You know, there should be bliss, there should be love, there should be wisdom, and something is like this. Not understandable, it is understandable. So what happens when bliss comes, the bliss is here. Some people say, I'm feeling so happy, but there's no wisdom. I'm missing the wisdom. I'm missing this. So the one who is saying that is itself not the true self. It is still the memory or the idea you have of who you are. This is what happened. And that will come and go. When you see that come and go, do not grieve, because that is not you. Whatever comes, goes. You will know that whatever comes, goes. That which witnesses coming and going does not go. That is the self. That is the truth. That you will discover to be your own self. Like this.